Ightfield is a small village and civil parish in Shropshire, England. The population of the civil parish at the 2011 census was 529. Within the civil parish boundaries is another small village, Calverhall.Ightfield is situated in one of the most rural areas one could expect to find, with many of its roots being in farming. In fact, the name could indeed be derived from Old English iht-feld, collocated from iht equals creature plus feld equals field. This would be plausible considering the area's long agricultural history. Over the years, the number of farmers in the area has declined, with only a handful remaining. Due to the reduced amount of agricultural activity, the village expanded slightly, with the addition of 2 new housing estates, built on previously agricultural land. It was mentioned as Istefelt in the Domesday Book, and though not as important as some parishes in the area, it had its own priest, which implies an established community which had its own church. Many years ago, Ightfield had a local public house for travellers to break up the long journeys by horse and car. It is now long gone and was converted into a private home some years ago. The beautiful church of St. John the Baptist, though partly rebuilt in the 19th century, has 15th century origins. It stands on the northern edge of the village on a small rise, as if overlooking the village in a spiritual way. The magnificent gargoyles seem to hang out from the tower as if determined to get a closer look at those who come to admire worship here. The tower contains a peal of 6 bells, and the father of Shropshire novelist Mary Webb, George Meredith, is buried in the churchyard next to his father Rev. Edward Meredith, sometime rector of the parish. The church forms a focal point in the village, with its fantastic outlook over the surrounding countryside. It is a real place of beauty. Ightfield Church is part of a network of 5 local churches which are within a 6-mile diameter of each other and are served mainly by the Reverend Michael Lars, who resides in the rectory of nearby Mortonsay. The Amica Centre is the central administrative hub and a community centre for the Amica benefice, and is located in Ightfield, next to the church. The website is located at. The loss of the post office in 2002 left the villagers in fear over the economic and structural growth of the village, with many now having to buy groceries in the nearby town of Whitchurch. Fortunately, this did not hinder the development of multiple new housing estates. The vet Tom Leonard, appearing on Vets in Practice, was raised 4 miles outside the village. Tom and his young family still reside there. He has a veterinary practice in the nearby towns of Whitchurch and Seaway.